Everybody, I'm Ryan, and today we're going to talk about tips and tricks for the Mono Red Belcher deck in Modern. Frankly, I don't have a lot. I've already done a deck tech, I've already done a sideboard guide, I've already done why you should play it and all of that stuff. I've already explained a lot of things on this channel. However, there's a lot of things that are pretty obvious, but some things that I don't think are. So there's two major tips and tricks I wanted to talk about. One of them being Bitter Reunion. Bitter Reunion has a lot of text. Mostly it lets us kind of dig through our deck. That's a big reason we're playing it. But also we can sacrifice it and play pay 1 mana to give everything haste. If you are ritualing and going the Storm plan, have a Bitter Reunion that maybe you played on turn 2 to dig through your deck. Eventually Stormscale Scion, get a bunch of dragons. You don't need to storm that much to have 20 damage worth of cards, and you can kill all of a sudden by just popping Bitter Reunion and jamming with Stormscale Scion and all of the token copies, which is just like super good because it wins you the game. It's important not to overstorm and run out of mana when you have that Bitter Reunion on the battlefield. In addition, you can speed up a lot of the kills in this deck with all of the rituals, the Pyretic Ritual, Desperate Ritual, Metamorphose, especially paired with the Ruby Medallion and stuff like that. It's important to read what counter magic your opponent has. If they have something like counter spell, then playing the Goblin Charbelcher can be like really, really bad, especially after like going into it really quick with a bunch of rituals. However, if they have Consign to Memory and you have a ton of mana and maybe you have Stormscale Scion and Goblin Charbelcher, leading with a Charbelcher, getting that Consign out of the way and then playing Scion is really good, or vice versa, depending on the situation. There's too many situations that to go through in a video, even though this video is already really short, because it's really tough. But this deck has an issue with the counterspell decks, has an issue with the consign decks. That's a big reason why the blue version is being played over the red version right now for the most part. But really reading what your opponent has and baiting out as much as possible, I think, is the name of the game in this deck. And it's important to keep that in mind and be really, really conscious and not just like jamming everything. But those are some quick tips and tricks to the Mono Red Belcher deck in Modern. If you like this video, please be sure to like and subscribe. Check me out on social media. Links are above me and in the description. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.